Welcome to the show where we take complex tech ideas and turn them into gripping stories that everyone can understand. Today, we are unraveling something that quietly influences our lives every day. That is bias in artificial intelligence. I thought I should talk about this thing because you see, everywhere in our life, AI is taking places. So it's high time you should know about certain phenomena in AI so that you can use this technology more consciously. This isn't about code or algorithm. It's about real people, real consequences, and a system that reflects the best and worst of us. So stick with me for the next couple of minutes because what you are about to hear might change the way you see AI, particularly ChatGPT like LLM, or most probably in future in every sector it will be there. So this will change your perspective forever. Imagine being a puppeteer. You control every movement of your puppet. The way it talks, walks, interacts with the world. Now imagine that puppet making life-changing decisions, approving a loan, screening job applications, even predicting whatever someone might commit a crime or not. You see those surveillance camera in China. I heard about this thing. It's really working on real life, and people are experimenting all these things. Sounds very terrifying, right? Well, that's exactly what AI does today. It's an incredible sophisticated puppet, but a puppet nonetheless dancing to the tune of the data we are feeding it. And the data, it riddled with human biases. Let's say we take an example of Maya. It could be anyone. It's gender neutral. For example, a brilliant software engineer with a decade of experience, this Maya applied for like kick major companies of the world. But what Maya see that it rejected her application, or her or his application is rejected. Who is the culprit here? An AI-powered resume screening tool. Suppose Maya is an girl. Maya didn't know it at the time, but the system had been trained on historical hiring data that favored male candidates. The AI didn't explicitly reject her for being a woman. Let me clear you there. It just noticed that a pattern is there in past hiring decisions and concluded that someone with her profile, someone who say listed involvement in women in tech organizations, wasn't a top candidate. So, and just like that, an invisible bias shifted her career prospect. This isn't a dystopian science fiction anymore. It's happening right now, and it affects the thousands of people every single day, and it will affect in future also. So let's break this down. How do AI systems actually learn bias? Large-scale AI models are trained on massive data sets. Trillions, we are talking about trillions of words scraped from internet, books, articles. They recognize pattern, make predictions, and generate response based on what they are seeing. But here's the catch. If those datasets contain biased pattern, and the AI absorbs that also and perpetuates them towards the output. This is known as training data bias. Even when developers try to filter out obvious bias content, more subtle bias is lifted. For instance, an AI might learn the word doctor is more often associated with he than she, simply because that's how it appears in millions of text. So for this, machine learning expert, you search it in the Google, Dr. Timnit Gebru calls this phenomenon bias laundering. It's like washing historical discrimination. So the AI system and repackaging it and with an objective truth. But this isn't just about job application. Let's talk about someone called, like, let's say James, a small business owner in Chicago. Let's say James had an excellent credit score and a solid business plan. But when he applied for a loan, the bank's AI assistant, AI risk assessment system, it's a tool that banks are using and will be using, flagged him as high risk. He never found out why. What he didn't know was that the AI had been trained on decades of bias lending data that thanks to redialing and systematic discrimination associated his zip code and financial risk. The system wasn't explicitly racist. It didn't see his race. Obviously, he didn't put his face or racial information or something. Because of a zip code, simple zip code, maybe. It saw the historical trend and make its decision based on that. No appeal, no explanation, just another denial. And James, he became just another data point reinforcing the cycle for the next person. Here's where things get actually more unsettling. AI doesn't just reflects bias, it amplifies it through feedback loops. Let's say you start clicking on slightly politically changed content on social media. The AI picks up on these and fits you more of that. You have seen this in Facebook, YouTube, whatever. Except now it's slightly more extreme. You keep clicking, and before you know it, you're seeing conspiracy theories and radical viewpoints you never would have searched for your own. So multiple this effect by billions of users, and suddenly AI is reshaping our collective perspective of reality. This is why misinformation spreads like wildfire. Why political divisions are deepen, and why it feels harder than ever to agree on basic facts. So Dr. Cathy O'Neil, author of Weapons of Math Destructions, said it best, algorithms are opinions embedded in code. Embedded means written, hard-coded, written in code. The real question is, whose opinion are shaping this system and who's benefiting from them? But here's the good news. I'm talking about all the scary stuff, but now good news. Recognize the problem is the first step. We all know that. To solve it, around the world, researchers and activists are working on ways to detect and mitigate AI bias. Diverse development teams have spot blind spots before products go live. New technical approaches like fairness constants, mathematical enforce, equity in AI decision making, transparency requirements are pushing companies to explain how their AI system works. So that's a good thing. Recently, I read a paper that their Anthropic is working on some project where they are searching how the AI thinks. They are searching and trying to figure out how it is thinking, what are the hidden features. So take Joy, I don't know the last name, but Joy, I think. the founder of algorithmic in Justice League, maybe, yes, Justice League. She discovered that facial recognition systems were far less accurate for dark skinned faces. Instead of just exposing the problem, she took action, pressuring major tech companies like IBM, like Microsoft and Amazon to improve their system. And guess what? They did. So I always thank these giant companies that they listen to the users, they listen to the researchers. But see, AI is booming like wildfire. Every day new techs are coming, every day new techniques are coming. I know it's hard for them also to like keep all things in track. So where does that leave us? AI is being driven into the fabric of society. It's true, healthcare, education, you name it, chemical, criminal justice, employment and beyond. The biases we've allowed to persist today will shape opportunities for generations to come. This isn't just a technical issue for engineers to solve. It's a human problem that demands all of us to ask hard questions. Who is writing this algorithm? Whose experiences are reflected in the data? And most importantly, who is paying the price when AI gets it wrong? Who will pay the price? The knowledge bottleneck in AI isn't just about limited data. It's about the mirror AI holds up to the society, reflecting all of our flaws and inequalities. The choices we make today will determine whether AI become a tool for progress or another mechanism that deepens existing divides. And that choice is ours to make. Thank you for tuning in. If this whole episode made you think something deepen, then search for yourself. Search for new topics in AI, because future will be AI and we can't like it's inevitable. So because in the end, AI isn't just about machines, it's about us. Thank you.